Et hello tout le monde, on se retrouve donc pour le Batman numéro 2. J'ai oublié le titre, The Enemy quelque chose. Waiting, je sais pas le dire, de toute façon je suis nulle en anglais. Du coup quand j'ai commencé j'ai dû me connecter pour qu'ils prennent mes choix du jeu numéro 1 en compte. On peut synchroniser avec le premier jeu, du coup c'est ce que j'ai fait pour avoir la continuité du premier jeu, au lieu de juste avoir les choix comme si j'avais jamais fait le 1. Moi je veux vraiment la continuité du 1. Donc voilà avec mes choix. Je crois qu'il va falloir que je repasse en QWERTY aussi. Je vais faire ça tout de suite, comme ça ce sera fait. Sinon je vais encore galérer avec les touches qui sont pas dans le bon sens. Ben let's go pour l'épisode numéro 1 du coup. Je stresse déjà alors qu'on n'a pas commencé. Ils ont un don les Telltale. Ben on va continuer avec le violet hein, comme on avait fait dans le premier. Alors je sais pas si je laisse cet écran là ou si on repasse dans le petit.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me.
Ouais, je crois qu'on va passer par
They
le
became
petit.
my hero.
Parce que sinon vous ne verrez pas tous les sous-titres. Là vous verrez mieux, j'ai pas l'avatar qui est devant. D'ailleurs l'avatar n'est pas tout droit. On va le remettre droit pendant qu'on y est. Je vais la reculer, tiens, parce qu'elle n'est jamais droite. Donc pour être sûr qu'elle va pas devant les sous-titres. C'est qu'elle... je sais même plus c'est rangé dans quoi. Beignan. Juste légèrement par là. Comme ça, même si elle pas de côté, elle ira pas devant tout le truc. Mais du coup, oui, on va prendre le petit écran pour les Telltale, vu que vous voyez mieux les sous-titres avec celui-ci.
Heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, We'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the
Y a pas la
casino
tome
floor.
avec un Batman
I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
en version
Standing by for
cyborg.
support.
Je crois avoir vu un truc comme ça à un moment.
Look for something with a microphone.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Maury counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is. Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Maury's conversation. He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Ok. On a tout vu en
Al,
pirate.
I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
Et vous êtes?
I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it
C'est qui?
doesn't
C'est
look
pas
like a
vrai?
deal.
Si?
The man in the hood.
Je sais pas, il me fait pas
I
penser au
remember
mec,
him
là.
from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Le mystère.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce,
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him.
Please get away from me. Now,
what?
just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're not all that, you know.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Ça commence là.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Je sens que je vais rater les QTE.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Ils ont gardé les mêmes mécaniques. J'aime pas trop le chiffre E, le chiffre A. Enfin, moi c'est A parce que je suis en.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
Averti, QWERTY, je ne sais plus.
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
Ah oui.
A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Il fait pas comme Superman, il pose pas son... Il y a pas son costume en dessous du costume du coup. Costume de super-héros en dessous du costume 3 pièces.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
Ah oui.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
Une balle.
That drone fully functional.
Un flingue.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that...
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Believe me, I know.
Same woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman will save her, along with everyone else.
But don't think you can just stall.
Ah là-bas.
I will get forward.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Ah.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman! We can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action? We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Par contre, il y a des civils. Je suis pas sûr que ce soit la bonne solution.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Ah, ouais.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal. Give them hell. We're counting on you.
On peut pas mettre les civils. Ok, il y a quelques mécaniques qui ont changé.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Non mais. Ah, je dois faire les deux? Ok. Allô Sam, comment vas-tu? Comment ça va? Il fait beau? Ah non, c'est chaud. Il fait beau, vous bronzez bien.
Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Flèche. Flèche. Ah, ça me stresse. ligoter, l'électrocuter. Le ligoter. Bah, il est gentil.
I've heard stories in the
ça va.
streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since...
Tu m'as me lever ce matin, mais ça va.
Since I left
C'est
town.
beau, ça va.
Everyone's very impressed with you.
C'est pas le cas, hein.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special.
On n'entend pas trop parler. Le jeu est peut-être fort. Je vais baisser un peu le jeu. Allô, Loctar? Bah, le jeu était à fond. Je vais baisser légèrement le jeu. Je sais plus à combien j'avais mis l'autre. Je parle pas fort en plus. Et le micro est encore buggé. Là, faut me dire si c'est mieux. Ça va, ça va. J'ai baissé un peu le son. Faut me dire si c'est mieux.
You're not the first
de parler
hero
plus fort.
I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Completely...
On n'a pas protégé les civils.
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever,
Ça va.
but not smart enough.
De quoi les méchants
Let me show
Bah,
you.
attends, c'est pareil dans le 1.
How it was done. Back in the day.
Ouais, c'est pas... C'est pas le Joker. Je peux toujours pas mettre de manette, je suis obligée d'être en QWERTY. C'est chiant. Encore trop fort, je vais le baisser encore. Hop. Hello Blues, comment vas-tu du coup? Je sais plus ce que j'ai dit, on s'est parlé ce matin. Bon là j'ai baissé encore un peu, on verra.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Pourquoi ils sont en privé cette série? Ah, je ne sais pas. Je regarde après, j'ai un truc bizarre avec Twitch. C'est... Je reprends Batman alors que les Telltale me
Follow the power
stressent.
lines. There must be a weak point.
Mais j'aime bien. Non mais...
No!
Il est mort. J'ai pas eu le temps. Laissez-moi le temps de regarder. Mourir le mouchoir, je m'en fiche, non? C'est pas un méchant.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Ah, faut être rapide, j'aime pas quand il faut être rapide.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
C'est bon là. On a sauvé le monsieur. Comment vous allez en ce début de semaine? Moi je veux dodo.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I save people. It's what I do.
D'accord. Le nouvel écran ou celui que t'as commandé ou... Enfin, ou celui qui est cassé?
Your naivete is just embarrassing.
I save people. You should
Ils en ont
concentrate
mis
on
du temps
saving
pour dire qu'il
yourself.
était cassé, qu'il ne fonctionnait plus. Ah, le nouveau. Bon, c'est bon. Il va bientôt arriver, on l'espère. Il va pas mettre 10 mois comme le précédent. Ouch, ça fait mal, ça Batman. Bon, il y a des fois je ne regarde pas parce que sinon je vais juste mourir. Ouh, ça aussi ça fait mal. Plaqué au sol, coup de pompe. Le E. Hop.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more
Ah, ça va, si tu vas dans la
cerebral.
semaine.
Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon.
Ah oui.
Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Les gens, oui. Tout à fait. On nous laisse dans l'attente. Batman, on fait quoi là? Monsieur va se retrouver écrasé. Alors, Ah, faut aller plus vite. Ok. J'aime pas quand il faut aller vite.
Enough of this!
Ah,
You know
t'as
how
pris des
to
enceintes?
scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little
Ce sera mieux
more
pour le soir. Moi, j'avais des
cerebral.
enceintes. J'ai
Better hurry,
seulement quand je suis
detective.
en live normalement.
Solve my puzzle soon.
Bon, ils ont rajouté un truc que je
Or
n'aime pas dans
people
le
are gonna
2,
get
c'est la
hurt.
vitesse.
And we know you can't let that happen.
La vitesse des actions en combat. Je vais détester ce Batman. Ah oui, je déteste la vitesse. C'est 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Allez. Bon, encore là, ça va. Mais moi, j'aime prendre mon temps. Ouch. T'es qui, toi? Vous êtes qui, vous?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
Voilà.
After
Ah!
all, we're here to help.
Ou alors je la connais par rapport aux séries... les séries avec Arrow... comment il s'appelle l'autre? Celui Flash. Je la connais par rapport à eux. Parce que pour l'instant, je l'ai jamais vu dans les bouquins. Bon, on va scanner avant.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Mais le son, c'est mieux là. On entend mieux, on entend tout. Mais pas trop fort. Parce que là, j'ai l'impression qu'il y a les balles sont. On entend bien les dialogues.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, You're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
I work with Gordon, no one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there, that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers.
C'était mon
You
idée, ça.
GCPD
C'est pas lui
cowboys
qu'il faut
clearly
gronder.
don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman
J'aime bien
Avesta,
Gordon
Field
dedans.
Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case.
Dans ces petits jeux.
And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift.
J'aurais pensé que ça
The
aurait été
target of the
Joker, le
casino
premier méchant,
attack,
mais
Rooney
non,
Mori.
même pas.
Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do
J'ai
with
toujours
why he's back
confondu
in
le Joker
Gotham.
et...
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Non,
Something
merde,
about a mind bender that drove men to madness.
je voulais pas le dire.
Interesting. I've heard that before.
Gordon, il m'a dit pas le dire.
Thanks. That's a help.
J'ai fait une bêtise.
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad
Ce
ran a
matin, j'ai
store
pris
in
un
the
jus
shadow of
d'orange
City
acide et mon
Stadium.
estomac, il m'a pas remercié.
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
C'est une psychologue.
I think I know you a little better now.
J'attends la Harley Quinn. Je sais pas quoi elle ressemble dans le dedans. Elle est pas blonde normalement, Harlem.
I'll be
Je
in
ne sais plus.
touch.
Comment
Agent.
vous appelez, madame?
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
I don't take kindly to threats, Waller.
Wayne. C'est plus le manoir Wayne, c'est Tour Wayne. Mais ça, c'est un manoir, pas en dessous de la tour. J'ai loupé quelque chose.
What an eventful evening. I have taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Depuis quand il écoute de la musique? Jazz classique, environnement. Allez, du jazz.
I need something cool.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Du coup, j'ai le trou à l'oreille, il a gardé le trou à l'oreille. Attends, il y avait des trucs là.
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Ah, je crois que c'est par rapport au choix qu'on avait fait. On a des petits trucs là. Par rapport au 1, ouais. Oh, tout ça c'était dans le 1. On garde des trophées Batman, ça fait un peu peur quand même. C'est pas les méchants qui gardent des trophées d'habitude.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan.
Une mèche de cheveux, tout ça d'habitude, c'est pas les gens nets.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
Encore ça va, c'est que ce duel, sinon la cave elle s'est pleine.
Know your enemy and all that.
Oh, tu trembles, Al.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me.
Mais du coup, j'avais dit au début,
I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family.
Au début du jeu, j'ai relié mon compte et ils m'ont demandé si je voulais prendre les choix du 1 pour continuer. Ce que j'ai fait pour continuer ce qu'on a fait dans le 1. Mais on n'est pas obligé de continuer avec les choix du 1. Moi, je préfère. Alors, manuscrit. Ok, ça va être toutes les infos. Mais du coup, c'est pas le Joker. René Montoya, c'est qui elle? C'est pas la même que dans le 1, si? Je ne sais pas. Parce qu'il y a des jeux où t'as pas, ils te demandent pas forcément les choix du précédent. Life is Strange, t'as juste une question quand tu commences le 2, si oui ou non t'as sauvé la ville ou si t'as sauvé Chloé. C'est le seul truc que t'as dans les Life is Strange pour savoir entre le 1 et le 2. Mais là que vraiment t'aies les choix du précédent, c'est bien. Geek Teaser, j'allais dire Amanda Warren. Ça me donne envie d'en découvrir plus sous les... c'est quoi le groupe déjà? Je sais plus. J'ai juste vu dans les séries, je les ai pas vus dans les comics. L'homme mystère, je l'ai toujours confondu avec le Joker, alors qu'en fait c'est deux personnes différentes. Ça c'est le père qui était pas quelqu'un de bien, la mère, le dame, merci. C'est surtout des infos par rapport au 1 du coup. Ok. La plupart des infos viennent du 1.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
What? Il va emporter son visage.
I take everything back.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles. And Waller and her
Mais ils ont fait
agency
les
might
Batman,
be
mais ils ont
just
pas
as
fait
dangerous.
Again,
Superman,
Waller
Flash,
may be running a
Arrow.
more ethical operation these days.
Moi j'aime bien Arrow. Arrow c'est sombre. Si on fait comme la série télé, c'est assez sombre. J'aime quand c'est assez sombre. Les super-héros, ils sont un peu anti-héros. Ah, j'ai mes yeux fatigués, ils ont du mal à suivre les lectures. Ok. J'ai l'impression qu'on va avoir encore des trucs avec Dante. Bon, c'est surtout que je suis pas encore réveillée. Et j'ai pas de goutte pour les yeux ou quoi à la maison. J'en ai rien. Ok. On a tout, on a déjà lu. Ils ont rajouté quelque chose? Non, bah on a tout fait. Ok.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Ok. Laisse le loquer, on peut rien faire d'autre. Ok. Oh, ils ont changé des mécaniques.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see, who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Je possède un œil, mais je ne peux pas voir.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though, not 1.
So it's something else.
Ok. J'ai envie de dire l'œil d'Cyclope, mais ça me paraît trop évident.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
Bon, le trou d'aiguille alors.
I have a needle.
Parce que le
But
Cyclope,
how
pour moi,
does
c'est
that
trop...
relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Parce que pour moi, le Cyclope, c'est trop évident.
Look at these strange grooves.
Qu'est-ce que je dois faire avec Batman? Un objet pour pouvoir lire le disque. Il y avait un truc par là. Batman, promène. Non, pas ta salle des trouvées bizarres. Retourne en arrière. Batman et sa salle de trophées. Bah, attends, il y a un truc là. Ticket de cinéma.
Never forget.
Okay. La Batcave a un peu changé. Hein. Mais qu'est-ce qu'il fait? J'ai cliqué sur utiliser, il revient ici. Monsieur, vous comprenez pas trop notre discussion. Tu vois, quand je clique là-bas et que je dis utiliser, c'est pas pour que tu promènes de l'autre côté. Bah non, c'est pas là. Un truc. Si c'est pas ça, c'est quoi? Alfred, aide-moi.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Il y a quoi par là? C'est grand chez lui en fait.
Suit has held up remarkably well so far.
In spite of everything you put it through.
T'as combien de courbies de Batman? Ok, non, on a tout vu. Là, il n'y a rien. Là, il n'y a rien. Mais je dois faire quoi? Compliqué à manipuler, le monsieur. Parce qu'il y a des choses là.
Needle. A record needle.
Ah. C'est pour ça qu'ils ont rajouté le tourne-disque. Ok.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, You're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
Un système bien à lui, hein. Le micro, juste devant le truc à disque.
An open
C'est une façon
invitation
de
from
faire,
the
hein.
Riddler?
Mettre des enceintes un peu
Of
partout.
course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
J'ai l'impression que les chapitres sont plus longs que dans le 1. Là, on a seulement dépassé le chapitre 2 de l'épisode 1. C'est... Je trouve que le jeu est plus long que le 1. C'est mieux, on va pas se plaindre.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Ça vous
Seems like
regarde
an
pas?
odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? Oh. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
On doit relouvrir... Non, ça va, il fait tout seul. C'est bien.
Now, would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do.
La porte s'ouvre
Doesn't take long.
là.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Hi, Dad.
Ah, sa
Tiffany?
fille.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Well, I'm strange, but I'm not that into projectiles being aimed at my head.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bruce. I didn't...
Je plaisantais. Ça marche pas.
What's a little drone strike between friends, right?
Great first impression, huh?
Je plaisantais,
Keep
madame.
it anyway. It's a pretty useful little gadget, if I say so myself. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
Keep me in the loop about that, thing?
Will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, Donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you.
C'est ce qu'elle a dit à Batman.
Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Ok, ça tombe au bon moment quand même.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we?
What?
Batman?
Lucius!
Lucius! No!
What? Et on pouvait pas le sauver?
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks Wayne
GCPD is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
On pouvait le sauver ou pas?
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it.
Après, la boîte, il a donné à
Riddler
Batman.
struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man.
C'est pas vraiment l'entreprise qui est dévouée.
I hope it was worth it.
C'était plus mon monsieur sous le masque.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all.
On peut pas lui dire la vérité.
I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left.
Ah oui. Je croyais que c'était pas une bombe ou un truc.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him?
Oui.
Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Je préfère dire la vérité que mentir. Hein.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Je pensais pas m'en faire une ennemie. Ouais, Putain, il aurait fallu lui mentir.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Oh purée, il est là, lui.
Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man.
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Passez une bonne journée.
Yeah, I know it's a close
Alors
casket,
lui.
but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls.
Ah oui, quand même.
You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
It's the best place for you. I'm sure they take you back.
Oh no, Bruce. Didn't you know? I'm cured. Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Il a pas oublié cette genre de faveur.
For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you?
Ça dépend ce que tu
I know,
demandes, hein.
you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
Ouais, mais ça dépend de ce que tu demandes, monsieur.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Ok.
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Bon.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that.
Je m'attends pire avec ses amis.
To have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy.
Batman?
Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
Oh, you don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hold.
Je sais que Lucius est mort à cause de lui.
You know where he is.
À cause de son nom.
Not exactly, no.
Même si c'est nous qui lui avons refilé.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I ask. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
J'ai un peu peur de la tournure des événements, ouais.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
S'il a été enfermé la moitié de sa vie, tu m'étonnes qu'il...
I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Il est un peu douteux.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Par contre, maintenant, je ne sais pas si c'est une bonne idée de dire la vérité à sa fille.
Enjoying the view? Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier.
But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Yeah, Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Ok, bah il reste que ça.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it at all. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Ok. Je peux pas scanner, je peux rien faire. Je crois que je confonds avec
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
avec le jeu d'hier.
Vain, isn't he?
J'ai envie de tout scanner.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
J'ai la même avec des têtes de mort. Après c'est pour redescendre. Je vais voir si j'ai rien loupé. Je peux rien faire au lit? Ok, maintenant on va descendre. Descendons. Enfin, si j'arrive à bouger avec Batman. C'est un piège.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Apparemment, faut suivre les
We
flèches.
go in.
After you.
On n'aurait peut-être pas dû aller seul. La posture de Batman quand il descend.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Ok.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock. Or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Oh la blague.
That's
Pour
a hell
rentrer
of
dedans
an
et retourner à
invitation.
Grigny.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Non, Batman, tu vas pas rentrer dedans. Hein. Avec moi, tu meurs, Batman. Hein. Soyons clairs, je suis nul en énigmes.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Tu dois réussir sans entendre ni voir.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood.
C'est le dos du mec.
Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Ah, moniteur.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Ok. Ensuite.
That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Ensuite, on va aller plus loin par là. Donc là, on a 1, 2, 3.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Doigt manquant. Non, ok, c'est pas le téléphone.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Et il reste... ça du coup.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Ça veut dire qu'il faut le tourner dans le sens inverse.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Ah oui, quand même. Du coup, maintenant, faut associer. J'ai envie d'associer ça au monsieur qui a perdu ses doigts.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Ok, ensuite, on a quoi comme point? Les... Ah, j'ai pas vu qu'il y avait une chaussure.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Il aurait été dans le four?
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here. He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Ok. Il me manque un mail.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Je m'attends à ce que le Joker et l'homme aux boîtes travaillent ensemble. On verra bien. Ils s'aiment pas, donc je pense pas, mais on sait jamais. Il me reste quoi associé? J'ai les moniteurs associés, mais à quoi? La caméra. Je sais pas, je vais faire.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Non? Batman, non?
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Ok. Chaussures.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Et après de la chaussure, pour moi, c'est le coffre.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Ah oui, c'est du délire.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
C'est pas possible, Batman. Qu'est-ce que tu me fais?
Heat's rising, Batman.
Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Et on doit choisir.
What the hell?
Ah, c'est ça l'état, quoi.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Ok. Attendez, c'est quoi l'énigme? L'un ne voit pas le mal et l'autre ne ment pas. Demande troisième si c'est lui que je la réponse. L'un ne voit pas. J'ai oublié. L'un ne voit pas et l'autre ne ment pas. Donc, ne parle pas. Ne voit pas. Entendre. Entendre. J'ai peur que ce soit pas ça, mais Ah, et maintenant, c'est celui-ci. Je crois. Je suis pas assez rapide. C'est mon problème. La rapidité. Dépêchons. J'ai pas envie de me faire ça tous les deux.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done.
Pour moi, c'est
That
entendre.
is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Je pourrais avoir l'énigme une dernière fois, mais j'ai pas le temps. C'est...
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
J'ai l'impression d'avoir eu bon.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now.
Pouf.
A signal. A radio signal.
Et pire que le premier jeu.
That's...
Faut bouger la souris et tout
That's
maintenant.
how he
C'est
died.
pas possible.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Tu peux dire la vérité à Gordon que tu lui as demandé de l'aide. Que tu savais pas que c'était dangereux. Oh, dis la vérité.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this.
C'est pas dans ce sens-là que je voulais aller, mais bon.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Mais bon, on peut pas tout lui dire non plus. On devrait peut-être se rassasier les trophées juste pour lui, tout simplement. Parce que Al ne va pas bien.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort.
J'avoue. C'est pas
Sorry,
faux, Al.
but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes.
Safi, mais j'ai peur qu'elle me déteste.
But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Réfléchissons. Je dois associer à quoi? Ah, mais je... Il n'y a qu'un seul point.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Okay.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Il va pleuvoir sur Gotham.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it.
Mais non.
I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
C'est mieux pour toi. T'as resté souffert dans le 1.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Dwayne?
Non mais attends, je veux juste écouter.
Tiffany. Bruce?
Pas nul.
Tower.
Je sais même pas ce que je comprends rien de ce que je dois faire. L'achat.
Enterprises. Bruce! Dwayne?
I still think I'm on the wrong track. The two sounds have to be the same.
Ah oui, mais je croyais que c'était lui, Bruce.
Bruce?
Ok, c'est lui.
Bruce?
Je veux l'associer.
Bruce?
Associer.
Bruce? Bruce?
Pourquoi ça marche pas?
Bruce!
Ah oui, mais...
Tower.
No match.
Ah non, c'était lui à côté.
Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
On va y arriver.
Bruce!
Bah lui, c'était lui, c'est ça?
Bruce?
The waveforms match.
Riddler.
Celui-ci, je l'ai pas. Celui-ci non plus.
Batman?
Je l'ai pas non plus.
Tiffany.
Tiffany, je l'ai.
Tiffany. Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
Do you believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer.
Il est pas surveillé par des agents.
Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
J'ai envie d'essayer Mori faire confiance.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to
C'est pas
talk.
souvent qu'on peut faire confiance
He
au
sure
Joker.
can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more
Je me demande s'il y a des versions des DC Comics
peer-to-peer
version
as
BD.
Bruce Wayne.
Ils
However,
sont
the
poteaux.
agency is watching him.
Faudrait que je
If
trouve
Waller
que je regarde s'il y
finds
a ça.
out that
Ça
Bruce Wayne
m'intéresserait.
sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's
J'ai envie
authority.
d'essayer l'autre.
Gordon won't like it.
Ouais, en plus, Gordon n'aimerait pas ça, donc c'est tout trouvé. Mori.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Et j'aime bien qu'on va en brousse de temps en temps. Il y a moins de QTE.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. They're following his every move. Gotta be careful here. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow. No time to waste.
Ah oui,
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
ok, on va droit au but.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
Celui qui vous a pris quelques
The
doigts.
authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Mori. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
An arms dealer with a sudden bout of conscience.
He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor
Il connaissait du monde, son père.
He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago, and favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I'm not here to negotiate, Mori. If you know where the Riddler is, you're going to tell me.
Be reasonable, Mr. Wayne. We're businessmen. I can't give you something for nothing.
La prison ou la mort? Accepte.
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer.
Est-ce que j'ai le
You
choix?
don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
No deal. This could have been a lot easier for you, Mori.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget!
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
Ah oui, c'est ça, foncez. Pour... tranquille, hein.
Alfred, I've sent you Mori's information. Find me what I need, fast.
Je vais pas l'aider à se libérer, et puis quoi encore? On est déjà potes avec le Joker, c'est déjà bien.
armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce.
Oh non, mais putain, je laisse.
Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Là, je crois que je vais faire qu'un épisode aujourd'hui, j'ai faim, il est 11h30.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think is gonna happen?
Ah, il y a un agent.
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all
Je peux pas me cacher ou quoi?
You agency imbeciles really thought you couldn't stand me. You and your boss
A good spot for cover.
She's about to regret her miscalculations. All your idiot colleagues, too.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Institutional incompetence.
We found him.
History of terrible.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate.
Has been on my heels.
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean soon.
J'aime pas du tout ce plan. C'est moi qui contrôle la marche.
Angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll
Wait for
recognize
it.
my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely
Don't want him
qualified
raising
to
an
see the
alarm.
big picture.
I'll move when he isn't
It's
looking.
been a struggle making people see that.
You think?
I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my
C'est
methods
stressant
can
ce genre
appear a
de
little
message.
unorthodox. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Batman, on fait
My
quoi là?
friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
On peut pas faire le combat sans moi?
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Un petit câlin.
Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up! Thanks, Batman.
Oui.
Hi.
Alors, c'est quoi les touches? Voilà pas. Oh.
Are you alright?
Non, on va lui faire avoir de l'eau.
Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
Je suis nul.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who saves people will die knowing he couldn't save everyone.
Bon, j'espère que c'est facile, c'est
Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate.
Je vais galérer.
But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture.
Je peux pas la libérer.
This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead.
Oh,
who am I?
Oh,
If you know the answer, please say it.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Ah oui, ah j'avais pas compris.
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer.
I'll give you the answer, but only if you free us.
You don't get it. I make the rules, not you!
Please. No.
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my god, Blake!
Ah oui, y a pas de bonne réponse en fait.
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet.
La réponse à lui.
Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Je vois rien, je dois faire quoi? On s'en sauvegarde là. Je comprends pas. Associé à quoi?
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Associé à quoi? Là.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
quand même un mec qu'on n'a pas pu sauver. Je me demande si on aurait pu tous les sauver ou pas.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You...
J'avoue qu'il faut mourir, mais on est gentil. Enfin, gentil, façon de parler. Ah oui, là on n'est pas très gentil en fait.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Soit on le défonce, soit on sauve les gens, c'est ça? On ne donne pas le choix. C'est le premier chapitre. Il promet quoi.
This can't be
Ça pourrait être
happening.
le genre entier. Coup de gris, coup de pied. Coup de pied. Je crois que c'était le moins méchant des deux. Désolé pour le bonhomme.
Batman, Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues
Comment
are...
ça, ses collègues?
All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse.
What were you thinking? Going after Riddler without backup?
Désolé, mais...
You knew how dangerous he was.
I know. But we were so close.
Et alors, tu demandes des renforts?
I wanted to catch him so badly. After everything he'd done.
Qu'est-ce qu'il vous a fait à vous? C'est ça la question. Il essaie de s'échapper tranquille.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules.
Ah bon?
You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you.
Bah non.
Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
Agent Avesta will understand. I had to protect her.
Oh, yes. Had to protect the lady. Let the gruff government man die. Ooh, what a hero. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
You need better friends. The term thick as thieves, it's a lie.
I need smarter friends. They were all so small-minded. None of them had vision. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Ok. Le Joker est mêlé à ça. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
They broke the pact.
The pact.
C'est ça les amis que Joker veut présenter à Bruce?
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Blake is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped
yes.
down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
Je ne sais pas. Je ne travaille qu'avec Gordon. Ça aurait été mieux, non?
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce.
J'étais sûre. J'étais sûre qu'elle allait me le sortir. Ok, on a fini l'épisode 1. Vous et 44% des joueurs avaient suscité un sentiment de culpabilité. Parce que vous avez tenu tête à Waller, elle était désolée que l'action vous a mis en colère. Elle se sent coupable à l'égard de ses amis pour avoir survécu. Ok, on n'est que 44% à avoir fait ça. On est 77% des joueurs à avoir été loyal envers Gordon. Après ici que vous le sonnez face à Waller, il était soupçonneux lorsque vous avez refusé de parler de Lucius. Comme vous l'avez soutenu face à Waller, il vous en est résolument loyal. Ok. Tendu. Ah bah avec elle, tu m'étonnes. Vous et 61% des joueurs avaient travaillé avec Waller de manière tendue. Elle n'était pas ravie que vous ayez défendu Gordon. Elle a été contrariée que vous ayez manipulé son témoin. Comme vous avez parlé à Maury derrière son dos, elle travaillera avec vous à contre-cœur. Ok. Endeuillé. Vous et 31% des joueurs avez rendu Alfred endeuillé. Comment ça? Il était fier lorsque vous avez dit que vous mettiez l'homme mystère sur la voie du bien. Pas lui avoir montré la vidéo de la mort de Lucius lui a permis de commencer son deuil. Ah, ça c'était bien. Il éprouve la façon légale avec laquelle vous avez récupéré le... Il approuve la façon légale avec laquelle vous avez récupéré le disque. Ah oui, on n'a pas donné d'argent. J'ai bugué là-dessus. On a 78% des joueurs à être rendus furieux avec Tiffany. Une relation furieuse avec Tiffany. Ok, mais je sais pas si on peut l'améliorer, du coup, faut voir plus tard. Elle a été ravie lorsque vous lui avez dit que son aide était utile pour la résolution de la boîte d'honneur. Lors des funérailles, elle s'est sentie réconfortée lorsque vous avez montré de l'empathie à son égard. Mais elle se sent trahie après que vous lui avez dit la vérité. On aurait dû mentir. Je suis pas fan du mensonge. Vous et 58% des joueurs avaient rendu John ravi. Lors des funérailles, il était ravi de vous voir. Il était fier d'avoir choisi une carte que vous avez aimée. Il était absolument ravi que vous ayez accepté de rencontrer ses amis. Il sait pas qu'on est Batman, rassure-moi. Qu'avez-vous dit à Gordon concernant votre relation avec Lucius? On est 82% à avoir avoué que Lucius était un allié. Ok. On est 74% à avoir décidé d'aller voir Maury au lieu d'aller voir Ellie. La clé USB, on est 56% à l'avoir shippé. Et on est seulement 28% à avoir sauvé Iman. Et les autres, ouais, mais il y en a qu'un qui est mort sous les deux. Pourquoi ils me disent les? Enfin, c'est beaucoup un, mais il y en a qu'un qui est mort. Quoi qu'il arrive, on perdait une vie, je crois. On pouvait pas sauver des personnes. Je crois, je ne suis pas sûre. Ah, il n'y a pas de... Ah, c'est nouveau, on a plus le truc de fin. Ok. Bah, le prochain épisode, j'ai l'impression qu'on aura une petite Harley. On fera... je ne sais pas quand. Là, j'ai trop faim pour continuer. Je pensais pas m'arrêter au bout de 2h30, mais... J'ai trop faim pour continuer. On verra quand est-ce que on fera la suite. Sûrement la semaine pro ou jeudi matin. À voir. En tout cas, je vous souhaite une bonne après-midi, bon appétit. À la prochaine. Allez, ciao, ciao.